take you quickly back to Jim Chalmers, the Treasurer. He is speaking and taking questions in Logan.
And collaborative way that we can, including in some of these complex areas. We don't have a time frame for you because we don't yet have a concluded view on a settled model, but we'll continue to do the work.
And have you got a reaction to China's ban on BHP iron ore exports?
I'll set up a conversation with the CEO of BHP about this. Obviously, I've seen those reports. They're concerning reports. Ultimately, though, they are about the commercial arrangements between two companies. And so, in one respect, a matter for the company to work through, and I'll have discussions with Mike Henry about that in due course when we can set that up. More broadly, this is a government that advocates for Australia's interests on the world stage with our major trading partners. You can expect that to be the case again, work through these issues calmly and carefully, advocating for the workers and businesses and investors of our country.
I would like to raise a question, and I'd like it directed to Minister Sam O'Connor. I recently have been the victim of an absolute horrific, catastrophic event at my home, where the front gate was ripped out of my property onto the road. I live in fear. I have emailed him. I have tried to get some sort of resolve for the situation that I'm living under. I have council who are now assisting, but I'm not getting anything from state government.
Okay.
And I have contacted housing management, ignored 32 emails. Now, the Ratepayer Association this week has sent an email to Sam O'Connor wanting answers, also to the police minister. This is horrific. I'm dealing with tenants of public housing in my street who are involved in this, and the police agree with that.
Okay.
So I want something addressed.
Okay.
I'm shaking because I'm so fearful and scared.
Yeah. I totally understand that. It sounds like you've been through a very traumatic event.
I can't leave my home.
Yeah.
Because this person has a network of hoons, and they drive past my place. I've got a temporary gate with padlocks on it. If my house burns down, I cannot escape. I can't get out. I can't go anywhere.
What we'll arrange is, if we can have a private conversation and get your details, if Leanne is your state member, we'll make sure that Leanne makes that representation to Minister O'Connor's office in the Christopherly government, and we'll follow that up for you. But again, I think from all of us, we're sorry that you're going through this very traumatic period, and we'll do what we can to represent you and represent your interests. Thank you for raising it with us. Thank you for raising it with us. Okay.
ABS figures show that the government is well behind on its goal of building 1.2 million homes by 2029. Should the government revise that figure?
Our housing target is ambitious, but it's achievable if everybody does their bit, and we're doing our bit. And what the figures have shown over the last 3 years is whether it's construction costs, whether it's dwelling approvals, whether it's new investments, we've been able to turn that around.
That is where we leave the Treasurer, Jim Chalmers. He's now talking about housing targets, but he was also asked a question there by a member of the public who is very concerned, as Jim Chalmers described it, a traumatic living period, a traumatic event, several traumatic events that she's living through at the moment, which comes down to crime. So we will follow that up with Jim Chalmers. He said, thank the lady for raising the issues with him in that way, and he said we'll make sure you get the representation that you need. So obviously quite a traumatic event for that lady, but she was able to get a question to the Treasurer there.